Pakistan's newly crowned Field Marshal Asim Munir has just dropped a dangerous line. We'll start from India's east, where they have located their most valuable resources, and then move westwards, quote unquote. Now, this is not some random boast. He said it from American soil, the same country whose president Donald Trump is busy slapping tariffs on India while hosting the army chief of the terror capital of the world. So the question is, does Munir already have Bangladesh in his corner? Has Trump, in his not so friendly face with India, given him a wink? Or is this a China link, the dragon with a history of border clashes and claims on India's resource rich northeast? Whatever the case, this threat matters because last time he spoke big, Pahalgam happened. Field Marshal Asim Munir, newly promoted, extra stars on the shoulder, same old anti India rhetoric. Speaking at a closed door dinner in Tampa, Florida, Munir openly threatened India not from the west but from the east. The statement instantly raises the question, why east? Pakistan does not share a border with India's east. To even reach there, they would have to cross the full length of Indian territory, something their current military capability makes impossible. The east is resource rich oil, gas, rare earth minerals, and strategically critical states like Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. But the geography makes Pakistan's claim absurd. Unless they have someone else in mind. Here is where the possibilities open up. Possibility 1, Bangladesh. Munir's words could hint that Pakistan believes Dhaka might align with them in a future conflict against India, a dangerous assumption given the history of 1971. Possibility 2, China. Beijing already claims parts of Arunachal Pradesh, has built infrastructure along the border, and has a proven record of aggression, including the Galwan clash. China is also Pakistan's iron brother in the OBOR initiative. The idea of a combined threat from the north and east is not far fetched. So, is this loose talk from Munir, or is it signaling because if China were to apply pressure in the east while Pakistan still stubbled in the west, India would have to divide its forces, and that's exactly the kind of two front situation our military planners prepare for. And why say this from the American soil? That's the next question. The US under Donald Trump has taken a tougher trade stance against India, imposing tariffs and questioning our economic rise while simultaneously hosting Pakistan's top general. Trump once called for Pakistan to do more against terrorism, but now his hospitality seems to ignore that Pakistan sheltered Osama bin Laden. If Washington is playing both sides, India must take a note. Let's cut through the bravado and look at Pakistan's actual capabilities. The longest range missile in their arsenal is the Shaheen 3, with an estimated range of 2,750 kilometers. On paper, it could reach the east. In reality, India's S-400 systems are deployed at critical points on the western border, and these have the ability to track and destroy incoming missiles long before they reach their targets. Even recently, during a lecture in Bengaluru, IAF Air Chief Marshal AP Singh revealed that among the targets destroyed on May 7 was a large Pakistani airborne platform, possibly an elite electronic intelligence or AEW&C, airborne early warning and control aircraft, taken down from a distance of about 300 km, the largest ever recorded surface to air kill. Air power. Pakistan's aging F-16 fleet is already facing engine and maintenance issues. With no major replacements in sight, to strike the east, they would need mid-air refueling and full air superiority, neither of which they can achieve against the IAF. Even their recent Turkish drones, used with great fanfare, were neutralized by Indian air defenses in Operation Sindoor. Naval power. The 1971 war settled that. The wreck of PNS Ghazi in Vishakhapatnam's waters is a permanent reminder of what happens when Pakistan tries to operate in India's eastern theatre. Any modern attempt would be detected and neutralized long before they reach striking distance. That leaves only one real interpretation. Munir's statement is psychological warfare. It's meant to send a signal possibly to China, possibly to certain circles in Bangladesh, and certainly to his domestic audience that Pakistan's military is still relevant, still bold, still capable of grand plans. In reality, it's a bluff designed to distract Pakistanis from collapsing finances, IMF dependence, and political instability. But here is the dangerous part: even if the capability is lacking, the intent matters. Loose talk like this can encourage hostile actors, provoke escalations, or be used as a cover for smaller but disruptive attacks. Cyber operations, terror infiltration, or coordinated unrest in border states. Munir's "we'll start from the east" remark may not stand up to a military reality check, but it does reveal a mindset, one that dreams of multi-front war, counts on foreign allies, and underestimates India's capability and willpower. History has already shown what happens when Pakistan misjudges the East. If they, along with any friends, dare again, they will be reminded why 1971 ended the way it did.